Now, since late August that I came here, thousands of students, workers have gathered outside the Parliament of Indonesia requesting for a single thing, demanding accountability and a rollback of this lovely pact, which is giving 50 million rupiah to all lawmakers in Indonesia as housing allowance.
Demonstrations by various groups have plagued the capital city this week, ranging from anti-government groups to laborers and students, among others. They were protesting against a number of issues, which included the parliament's decision to grant lawmakers a monthly housing allowance of some $3,000 US. The move has been criticized as out of touch with the daily economic struggles faced by ordinary Indonesians.
But the police response was harsh. They used water cannon, barricaded the place, and even fired tear gas into the crowd.
These demonstrations have erupted into violent clashes as police sought to disperse people. On Thursday alone, separate groups led multiple protests throughout the day, with riot police firing tear gas and using water cannons. Indonesian police have said that the 7 crew of the armored vehicle have been arrested and an investigation is underway. Fresh protests are now being led by online ride-hailing drivers against the police.
Menanggapi kejadian kemarin sebagai bentuk solidaritas, saya juga sama teman-teman yang lain gabungan juga ya kan, sebagai bentuk bela sungkawa ya.
Terlepas dari yang korban adalah ojol, saya menanggapinya sebagai dari sisi kemanusiaan gitu loh, bahwa kejadian kemarin itu sangat disesali karena kalau saya lihat di video-video yang beredar itu kan seharusnya ada masa di mana sang driver mobil Brimob itu ada jeda dia untuk mengerem.
Police have fired tear gas and also sent the military to keep the crowd in check, but there is visible outrage on the ground.
Then tragedy struck. Afan Kunawan, a 21-year motor taxi driver, got struck and killed by police armored vehicle during the confrontation.
Violent clashes leaving 1 dead and hundreds detained.
A procession of thousands of online motorcycle taxi drivers escorted the body of Afan Kurniawan to his burial on Friday. Afan died Thursday evening after being run over by a police tactical van in the chaos of mass protests against the Indonesian parliament in Jakarta.
Sangat miris, hati kami semua sangat miris dan sangat kecewa untuk para aparat, apalagi khusus untuk Kapolri ya. Tolong perhatikan ini. Ojol ini manusia juga dan rakyat jelata juga. Ya kata anggota dewan tuh, ojol itu rakyat. Kita sedih nih, makanya satu sakit semuanya sakit. Gitu, Bang.
But the death rather became a tipping point for more protests and anger among the youth and tourists. But then I watched on, folded my arms, stepped indoors and peeped through my windows, watching history unfold before my very eyes.
Masih jalan, Bang. Jalan, motor. No. Kurang bagus, Om. Tambahin, Om. Ya, masuk.
The president of Indonesia have addressed the people and requested for calm, and that he promised to fix the situation in Indonesia.
Dalam situasi seperti ini, saya menghimbau semua masyarakat untuk tenang, untuk percaya dengan pemerintah yang saya pimpin. Pemerintah yang saya pimpin akan berbuat yang terbaik untuk rakyat kita. Semua keluhan-keluhan masyarakat akan kami catat dan akan kami tindak lanjuti.
The president also ordering an investigation into the death of a ride-sharing motorcyclist who was hit by a police vehicle on Thursday.
I feel this protest reflect more than just an ordinary salary being given to parliamentarians. They are more about rising living costs, inflation, taxes on the ordinary Indonesian, and public frustration at elite who seem to be disconnected from the ordinary Indonesian. And I told you that in Indonesia, there are two sets of roads. The main road for everybody and the fastest route, which is the highway, which is very fast, but you have to pay. And so, most of the elite use the highway. They wouldn't want to be stuck in traffic. That is one of the disconnections between the elite and the ordinary Indonesian. This is a nation wrestling with fear and transparency, demanding that their democracy doesn't only become worse, but becomes a reflection of the ordinary citizen living in Indonesia. I came for the culture, but I got the perspective. In Jakarta, I'm learning that a tourist lens can become the citizen's empathy. And when citizens and people stand up, even the tourists can hear the roar. So guys, I'm just a visitor. I won't say much. I'm not here to blame anyone or say who is right or who is wrong. But I just told you what I saw in Indonesia, and I feel that the people are only fighting for fairness, equity, and justice. My name is Kweku Brante. It's a wrap for now. Now, based on this video, I will be leaving Indonesia very soon because I don't know what the protest can metamorphose into, because it looks like it is not stopping now. So if you don't see me again in Indonesia, it's a wrap. Maybe we will meet another time. I really enjoyed my time in Indonesia, but this is where time will permit me to move back to where I came from. It's a wrap for today.